There's been a shakeup in my favorite palettes, and this brand has something to do with it. So hello and welcome to Domytriesthis This. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is a kitty cat in a stocking that says, all I want for Christmas is a nap. I've been wanting to sleep a lot lately, so I thought this was appropriate for the day. And in our nappy mug is the Davidson's Organic Vanilla Cream Spice. I have a big box of this stuff because this is also the tea that I use in a chai latte I make. This has barley, cinnamon, chicory, chamomile, carob, rooibos, and natural flavors. Caffeine free. Let's go ahead and give her a sip and we can get started. Oh, it smells so good. That's nice. It has just started steeping, so it's a bit light on the flavor, but I'm already getting the cinnamon and all of that in it. So we're going to set that aside and let it do its thing like we always do. And we're going to go ahead and get into the Dedesignature Fearless Holiday Palette. This is a beautiful palette. This is gorgeous. It's been dug into for obvious reasons, but it is a gorgeous palette. The color story is supposed to include fall. Definitely got some beautiful fall colors, and Christmas. We definitely have some beautiful Christmas colors. We have the golds and the reds and the blues and the greens for Christmas. We have oranges and some more purples and things like that kind of hit the fall. We've got this nice limey green in here. Anyway, it's beautiful. I opened this on a live video in my Domytriesthis This Facebook group. You can find the link for that down below. And we swatched this, and I think I'm going to have fun trying to get this off my eyes, because those swatches did not want to come off my arm. So, but this is our look. We're probably falling apart a little bit on the inner corners. I'll fix it towards the end, and of course my hair. But anyway, this is the look. If you're interested in this palette, in this brand, in this look, then just keep on watching. So I've been coming to you guys with a plan, and I have a plan. We'll see how it works. But we're going to start with this chai latte under the brow. I thought about this with something over it, but we're going to start with the chai latte under the brow. We're going to put this cinnamon toast in our crease up. We are going to put this sprinkles on our inner corner, the festive across the middle. I'm going to take this beautiful bluish red fireplace, put it on the outside. Cosmos will make the point, and pansy will be our crease, I hope. I haven't figured out what I'm doing underneath yet, but that's fine. We can do that. What I am going to do with the chai latte is I'm going to start with a dry brush and see how that does. If it doesn't pick up that well, then we'll try it with a wet brush. We are going to take a floofy brush, and we are just doing the end of our floofy brush. Oh, it's picking up some. Okay, so I'm just getting a little bit of sparkly gold glittery stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get the top of this damp and see if we can pick up more than that. I may have needed to go ahead and put that brown underneath. We shall see. I'm not going to be too upset if it doesn't become a solid color, because this is going to be a lot of shimmer, even for me. I mean, I've done all shimmer looks before. We've seen me do that. All right, we're picking it up with the brush wet. Well, that helps some. But this seems to be coming off as a bit more like a topper. Not sure. No, I guess that works. That works. That works. I don't mind if she's just a touch on the sheer side. It works. We're going to try the same method with the cinnamon toast, which should actually have some color to it. Oh boy. Starting in our crease. Oh, the cinnamon toast is like, I'm here. I am here. And we're bringing that up and melding that edge together and just going through the outside edge. Oh, I like how they're meeting. I'm going to actually take that all the way up a little bit. All the way up. Bring some of that pink all the way up. And we have a sort of a rose gold underneath the brow. I am not unhappy with that. That came out pretty. That looks very pretty. I like that. Okay, so we're going to take the, I'm going to go ahead and put my glitter primer 2/3 across the way. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got that across there, and we're going to take a sponge tip and go, oh, actually hit the sponge tip, madam. And grab some of the sprinkles. This color is gorgeous. I love this orange. She is beautiful. And we're going to start with this, and we're going to attempt it with a brush after we get this in the base part of my eye. Because as you know, I use the brush to try to get inside all my old woman wrinkles. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Okay. All right. Let us go ahead and get this wet as well. Dampened. Again, I can't seem to hit the brush. Don't ask, I don't know. We are having difficulties today. We can't even open things. Okay. Well, she's not coming up on the brush nearly as well as it did on the sponge tip, but it is coming up, so we have a little bit starting to disappear on our inner corner already. That is my eyes. That is not them, because I'm noticing it happening on this side too. We are just going to have one of those days. So I'm going to say that this doesn't spread nearly as well with a brush. We'll figure out if it repairs with the brush, but not nearly as well as, say, with Nomad or Cosmic. Yeah, I'm not sure where that's going to place it in our favorites. All right, we're going to take the other side of this sponge tip. It goes, ooch. We actually got it this time. And grab some of that beautiful festive. Oh, God. Now, when I swatch these, I opened this. I think I mentioned this on my intro, but when I swatched these, when I opened it, what was nice about this particular color, this festive, was that I've had colors like this kind of red, but for some reason they come off ashy black on the bottom, or they come off more brown. So this one really appeared to stay red, and now is the test that it stays red. Do you stay red? I am seeing a bit of a black base, but she is staying very red. She's not doing that. She's not turning ashy or brown. And the two shimmers are melding beautifully along the edge. Oh, that is such a beautiful color. Beautiful. This probably just became my favorite red. I should say my favorite shimmer red. They seem so hard to manage. I'm not sure why that is. But that is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, that is beautiful. I love it. I love it. All right, taking a flat brush and grabbing some of this fireplace. When, as you can see it here, this one has more of a blue base. This one has that orangey base. I much prefer blue-based reds. Orangey-based reds have their place, but I just prefer the more blue-based colors. So we're going to go ahead and grab this and hope she shows up as well as she swatched. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. That is not going pinky at all. A lot of times when they do their reds, they become very pinky. And that is not pinky at all. That is red. That is beautiful. I'm going to grab a bit more of this festive and go over the edges here. I love it. I know. Calm down, Dommy. Calm down. We aren't there yet. All right, so we are going to take a slightly fluffier brush. This is my alter ego brush. And we're going to grab the color Cosmos and do that pointy thing that I do. And I'm just doing the end. And we're going to go, oh, hello. She's coming in. And we're going to go right about there for now. I think I'm going to need a narrower, a slightly less fluffy brush. I like that. I am being very careful not to go too far down into my orange here, because I don't want it to eat up the orange. Oh, look at that. These colors are just going on so easy. I'm going to grab really quick a narrower brush and try to bring that down a little bit. All right, so this is, I have no idea. This is a Lorella brush, I believe. And we're going to just grab just a little bit more of that Cosmos on the tip. And we're going to bring that down here just a little bit. We don't want a lot. And we are fluffing and blending. I love that color. I love that color. I love that color, folks. I love that color. That is just beautiful. And it is building up beautifully too. Nice. It's not patchy. It is blending into the other colors. Okay, so now we're going to grab some pansy right here and use that to define our crease and stuff. I still think I should bring that up just a little bit higher. Just a little bit. Not much. And I'm not even gonna, we're blending it out. We're not trying to get it too solid up there. Yeah. Although we're looking kind of bruisey right now, I'm sorry. All right, so we're grabbing some of this pansy. And we're going to get in the crease. Oh, I may have wanted to take it a blue instead. So I'm going to finish out with this pansy. There isn't a dark blue. I've got a couple of dark greens. But the only blue is a bluish gray. So we'll stick with the purple. It will be fine. Doing the point. I'm having a little bit more trouble melding this in and yet getting my edge at the same time. There is a little bit of fallout. I don't have a problem with fallout, as you all know. Uh-oh, we got wet. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. We are already watering the eyes. Damn it. Okay, so this may be a color choice problem. I am having some issues with this one. Getting the edges and all of that. I'm going to grab yet another little brush and we are going to blend that out a little bit up top. This has got a very firm magnet. Okay, so even though we got a little wet in here, it is not becoming patchy the way you would expect. Gonna futz. My art viewers know that I futz. Going up just a little bit higher, just to get that to show up above the lid a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and smooth that out again. I'm not mad at that. I am going to get a bit more of the sprinkles. We're going to try it with the brush first because as you can see, we did bite into the corner. So we're going to get some more sprinkles and try to rescue it, and it is being rescued. In fact, it is rescuing beautifully. Living near the city. We didn't used to hear sirens and stuff when I lived at the old place, which is fine. I don't like the old place. I'll stick with the sirens. And I'm going to grab some more of this festive to solidify the line in the crease a little bit. Because all of that got run over. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my face, and we will be back to talk about it. You know, all the things that we usually do. Takes me, 30, 40 minutes. For you, it's like that. Alrighty, so as you saw, this is our finished look. Let's take a look at this. I did have to repair my inner corners. We'll talk about all that in just a minute, but so you get a closer look. I love this palette already. I will say that it's as easily repaired as the Nomads. However, the inner corners do fall apart a lot more quickly than the Nomads. So we'll talk about all that in a minute. Underneath, I did take a little bit more of this chai latte, and I put that over the top when I finished off the eyes. I thought that really helped. And I also used it on my inner corners. For underneath, I used this color Winter Sparks right on the inner part to about halfway. And then I went over to Moody Autumn right here, which is green to purplish duochrome that I put on the from about a third, 2/3 all the way back. But I did cover some of that on the very back end with a little bit of the pansy to try to deepen it. I really like how it came out. The pansy and the shimmers, the matte and the shimmers, just like the reds up top, melded and blended together beautifully. The latte across the under the brow again, it melded and helped these colors in here just beautifully. It just did a fantastic job. So I think the last time we had a DD Signature palette, which I've got somewhere around here, I've got about 3 of them, I think. I think I mentioned that, well, the first time I got a DD Signature palette, I got it in my ice cream, and it was so neutral. But I went ahead and tried it. It was part of the ice cream, and I was really surprised at the quality. And then I got the second one, which escapes me at this point. Can't remember what it was, but I remember loving that too. And I'm loving this one as well. Their formula is just fantastic on both the shimmery type shades and the mattes. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And as I mentioned in my intro, the shades, when I swatch them, I don't think that I think we're gonna have trouble with these coming off. I can't roll my sleeves up very far, so we can only grab a few shades for me to swatch for you here. Let's see. Let's get this pumpkin patch, because I didn't use that. This unusual. We'll go ahead and grab this Winter Sparks, which I used under my eye. And Fun Filled, which is underneath that. We'll try those first. These are gorgeous. These are gorgeous. They swatch just as beautifully. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They're absolutely gorgeous. Clean off the fingers. And I'm cleaning off my fingers, and you can see some of it is still there. But wait till you see me try to take a damp brush to a damp rag to this. All right, let's grab the other color I used under my eye, the Moody Autumn. We will grab Holiday Favor. I'm going to grab this Limey Forest Hues. And we're going to grab Cold Weather, which is sort of a bluish gray. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, cleaned off the fingers. Let's go. Even some of the shimmers are hanging on. I'm going to have to scrub this because that's what I had to do when I did it for the for that private video that I did in Domytriesthis. This stuff does not come off easily. My eyes are going to be stained. Maybe the primer, the eye primer will save me a little bit. We'll see. But as you can see, they swatched beautifully. They've used beautifully. The mattes are nice and soft. The shimmers are very moussey, which I find seems to help with making them very beautiful shades that are very easy to use, that are very blendable. I find it's when the shimmers are stiffer and the mattes are kind of dry that you have more difficulties with the blending and all of that. So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I think this was selling out. They only had a few left the last time I looked. Hopefully they have some if you're interested in buying this. Hopefully I can list it down below. Or maybe they're going to get another batch. We'll find out. But it's a beautiful palette. If you're looking for something that crosses from fall to the winter holidays, from the fall, you know, like Halloween and all the way through Thanksgiving, through Christmas, this is the palette. This is beautiful. This is I like this take on a holiday palette. I really do. It has all my Christmas shades, but it has all those fall shades in there and all those nice cool colors as well. It's absolutely gorgeously done. And this is one of those rare palettes where I don't think there's much I would change. Actually, there is probably one thing I would change, maybe two. I wouldn't mind a purple shimmer in here. I honestly don't know what I'd get rid of. Well, I'd get rid of this one. Yeah, that's not going to show up on my skin. Anyway, I wouldn't mind a purple shimmer in here, but it's not required. What I would like is like a lighter pink or a lighter blue or green. Something really pale for under the brow that's in a matte. I tend to use mattes under my brow more than I use shimmers most days. And the only colors that are light enough for me to put under my brow are this one and possibly this one. But like I said, that one won't even show up. What I'm planning to do is to try taking this one and mixing it with another shade and seeing what it does, if it helps lighten a shade. Like, well, you know what? We can do that now. Going to pick a shade. I have to pick a shade. All right, we will take this color Dark Water, Dark Winter. Take that one. And we will try, well, we'll try it two ways. So the first way, I'm just going to go ahead and put the lighter color down and then put the dark winter over it. Yeah, that didn't help much. All right, so next we'll try putting the dark winter down first and the other color over it. Now that helped. So now I know what I need to do if I'm going to do that. I would have to use a lot more of the lighter shade though, because I like it really pale under my brow to help bring out my eyes a bit more. Not that you can see them very well under these glasses, but that's the way I like to do it. And of course I don't have that anymore. I'm going to try seeing if I can put a little bit more over that, because I did notice that these things built up really well. Yeah. So if I apply one of the darker colors much more lightly than I do when I'm swatching, and then go over it with that lighter color, that would be helpful as well. Oh boy, I'm going to be stuck with this. It doesn't want to come off. I'm telling you guys, this palette is amazing. All right, so what does that do to my favorite palettes? You know, we've my favorite brands. We've discussed this a few times in how my top two have always been Cosmic and Nomad, and for the longest time that they were kind of equal. I would love one palette of one and then a palette of the other, so they would bounce back and forth, but we're going to come up with a definitive top three. So my first is Cosmic brushes. I hate to say it because I still absolutely adore Nomad. However, the Cosmic brushes formulas definitely seem better. They do the same things as the Nomad in the sense that they don't fade as quickly from my inner corners. They're easy to repair when their shimmers are easy to repair. And I can usually use a brush to apply and repair. So that's the two major things that take Cosmic and Nomad above this. I did find this one easy to repair with a brush. However, I think it faded faster on the inner corner. But I have found that the Cosmic, the formulas just seem just a little bit better. So Cosmic is first, Nomad is second, and this has come in third. Usually my third through fifth, it tends to swap around a lot, depending on what I'm using and what I've decided that I like at that moment. But the Dedesignature is definitely now my third favorite in there. And then after that, I would say Glam Light, and fifth place is a bunch of different brands that bounce around. So, but the top four right there you go in terms of formula and how they perform and how they look, and how quickly they fade, whether or not they're able to be repaired easily. You know, the top three are Cosmic, Nomad, and now Dedesignature. I'm just totally impressed with this brand. And that's one of the reasons why I'm very sad to have to give up my ice cream for now. I am having a lot of sinus issues at the moment, so I apologize. Anyway, as I was saying, that's one of the reasons why I'm very sad to have to give up my ice cream for now. Every now and then, they'd introduce me to a brand that just made me go, I have to check more into that. The last one was Beauty Moon, or Moon Beauty, something like that. They have the pink palette. Their most recent release is one that I would not actually purchase, but I definitely want to look more into them at a later date, hopefully. But the two that I'll be following probably through 2025 is Cosmic and Nomad, with a little bit of DD thrown in, hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, you'll have to let me know down below if you are interested in this palette. Like I said, I'll try to put information down there. I'm really hoping that they still have it available, or that they're going to restock it. I don't know. Apparently it sold a lot quicker than they were expecting, so hopefully they're going to restock it. But I will list that information down below, and like I said, you'll have to let me know if you are thinking about purchasing it, or you can just go ahead and give me a green heart or a Christmas tree. Either one would work. We're wearing our Christmas earrings today. And that's it. And I hope you've liked what you've seen. And that if you do, you will do all the YouTube things and help us out around here by liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. And now we're going to go ahead and taste our tea and get on out of here. You've been in here for a while. You should be at full flavor. So, when I use it in my latte, the latte uses this, but it doesn't necessarily rely on this. So if it's a little weak, I'm going to be really sad. But let's see. That's nice. It still tastes just a touch watered down, despite having 2 bags in here. But it also might be that it's a light. Vanilla cream spice is one of those lighter tea flavors. It's not like getting chocolate peppermint, which is heavier. So that might be part of it right there. Still, it's a beautiful tea, and it's nice and hot on this cold day. It's been so fucking cold, folks. At any rate, as we all know, I love my girls. I love my dragonettes, and I hope you have a good one.